So, week two's discussion, ITL606. So, Miss Patel sees that their school is going to need something different, right, to approach these special needs, differences in educational backgrounds, and so on and so forth in home environments. So, she asked her staff, what's the best way? Miss Diaz, who's a seasoned 6th grade teacher, suggests that splitting the kids into low, average, and high groups, which I get works, right? But the only problem, the only bad thing about that is that, like Mr. Yang says, you are creating, you're going to create, resentment for the lower kids and the higher kids, and even probably the average kids, because they're going to know that, hey, they're smart. Those are the smart kids, right? Those are they're smart, but they're not so smart. And those are the not smart kids. So what that's going to create is a culture in the school that, everybody is the same. There's nobody that's different, and they're not going to create something that shows what's important, and that's the uniqueness, right? Like Mr. Yang said. And so I think that even though Miss Diaz's idea does make sense, like, how do I say, like, realistically, I guess you could say, but like overall, it's not a good idea because of the fact that you need that diversity that you have in having others work with each other, right? Having a low kid work with a high kid, right? Having ELs work with kids that speak English, and so on and so forth. Because when you do that, that allows kids to say, hey, like, I can do the same as they do, right? Just because they get better grades doesn't mean that I can't get better grades. And it allows teachers to learn as well, right? It allows teachers to be diverse. It allows teachers to, learn new things from their students and so on and so forth. So I think that Mr. Yang's idea or his disagreement with Ms. Diaz is pretty spot on because of the fact that, like I said, when you like you said, the students need to be exposed to a wide range of individual abilities, characteristics, and talents, right? Because there may be some smart kids that know how to do certain things low kids that know how to do certain things that some of the high kids maybe don't, right? And you'll never know that unless you put them together in the same classrooms. So I think getting an average of everybody, right? You have maybe, like, let's say you have 20 students. Let's just say 20 students, right? Or let's say 15 students. So you get 5 smart, 5 average, and 5 lows. And you mix them all together and you see how that classroom works out. And I think that would be actually a pretty good classroom because, you know what? You're all going to work together. You're all going to help each other. And you're all going to create a diverse, thriving culture in that classroom. So I like Mr. Yang's idea and the fact that, those are the positives. And the constraints, like I said, is showing that, there's smart kids and there's not so smart kids. So yeah. And does the age level of children change with their needs? Absolutely. The age level, of children, it changes with their needs because, some kids, when they're younger, they need more, attention as opposed to maybe the older kids don't, or vice versa. So it just all depends. But, I think having a diverse group of students is really, really positive. So yeah, have a good day.